Every Christmas, we're bombarded with glittering decorations, store-bought ornaments, and expensive trends that promise holiday magic. But this year, imagine creating that same magic using what nature already provides. Pine cones, dried berries, fallen branches, and forest finds. The art of a foraged Christmas is not just about saving money. It's about returning to the roots of creativity and mindfulness. In this episode, we'll explore how simple foraged treasures can transform your home into a cozy winter retreat. It's time to let nature guide your decorating and remind us that beauty often lies in simplicity. At its heart, foraging for Christmas decor is about connection. Connection to the seasons, to nature, and to the stories hidden in the woods around us. It's a sustainable approach that replaces consumerism with creativity. Each pine branch or acorn holds the character of the landscape it came from. By using these natural elements, we not only reduce waste but also craft decor that tells a deeper story. This approach invites mindfulness. When we gather, we slow down and appreciate the textures, scents, and colors that winter naturally offers. Before heading outdoors, preparation is key. Bring a basket, a pair of gloves, and pruning shears. Dress warmly and check local guidelines to ensure that foraging is permitted in your area. Look for fallen items, branches, leaves, cones, rather than cutting live plants. The goal is to gather respectfully, leaving no damage behind. Foraging is as much about the experience as it is about the materials you bring home. You'll find joy in the crisp air, the crunch of leaves beneath your feet, and the simple act of observing nature's subtle palette of winter hues. As you walk through the woods, take note of textures, rough bark, feathery moss, and the glossy surfaces of berries. These small details become the soul of your Christmas decor. Pine cones can symbolize warmth and hospitality, twigs can frame your wreaths, and lichen-covered branches can bring rustic charm. Nature is already perfectly designed. Your task is to curate, not create from scratch. Let the shapes and tones you find guide your decorating choices. Think of this forest walk as your own open-air design store. Free, sustainable, and endlessly inspiring. Once home, it's time to clean and prepare your finds. Brush off dirt, shake out leaves, and dry any damp materials. A quick bake in the oven on low heat can kill off insects hiding in pine cones or bark. Afterward, spread everything out on a table and take in your natural bounty. It's like opening a treasure chest of textures and tones, soft greens, muted browns, and pops of red from berries. This process transforms your living space into a workshop of creativity, ready for the cozy crafting that follows. A wreath is the heart of natural Christmas decor. Start with a circular base, perhaps a wire frame or twisted vine, and layer on evergreens like pine or eucalyptus. Use jute or twine instead of glue for a more organic look. Add accents of pine cones, seed pods, or berries for texture. The beauty of a foraged wreath lies in its imperfections, the uneven edges, the wild sprigs that stick out, the way it smells like fresh air. Hang it on your door as a handmade welcome that captures the spirit of the season. For your dining table, think understated elegance. Use a slab of wood or a simple tray as your base. Arrange a cluster of candles surrounded by dried oranges, pine sprigs, and cinnamon sticks. Add a few twigs or moss for softness. The result feels warm, aromatic, and intimate, perfect for slow dinners and heartfelt conversations. Each centerpiece becomes a small tribute to nature's generosity, turning your table into a storybook scene straight out of a forest cabin. Instead of buying shiny plastic baubles, craft ornaments that celebrate nature's shapes. Tie twine around acorns, glue together small pine cones, or dry slices of citrus for a vintage touch. You can even paint acorns white or gold for a subtle festive shimmer. Hang them on your tree, mix them with fairy lights, and notice how organic elements reflect the glow differently, softer, warmer, more alive. These ornaments remind us that handmade beauty carries more heart than anything store-bought. Garlands made from nature's materials add movement and texture to your decor. String together pine cones, cinnamon sticks, or dried apples. Wrap the garland around a staircase banister, drape it across a mantle, or let it frame a window. Each twist and knot tells a story of patience and craft. When you light your candles at night, these garlands seem to come alive, carrying the scent and spirit of the forest into your home. Light transforms everything. Incorporate candles in reclaimed jars, lanterns, or old tins. Pair them with your foraged decor to create an atmosphere that glows softly and feels deeply comforting. The flicker of light against pine needles or dried leaves creates a dance of shadows reminiscent of campfires and woodland nights. This combination of natural textures and gentle illumination turns your space into a retreat, one that feels timeless and heartfelt. A truly enchanting home engages all the senses. Add bundles of rosemary, cedar, or cinnamon to infuse the air with festive fragrance. Let the crackle of dried leaves or the rustle of branches add subtle sounds of nature. These small sensory details make your home feel alive, an immersive space that feels both grounding and magical. Nature-inspired decor doesn't just decorate your space. It breathes into it, turning it into a living, aromatic experience. The beauty of a foraged Christmas lies not in extravagance, but in resourcefulness. When we choose to work with what we already have, or what nature provides, we cultivate gratitude. The materials are free, but the creativity they spark is priceless. It's about seeing value in what others might overlook, and realizing that the holidays are not defined by cost, but by care. Each handmade piece becomes a reflection of your thoughtfulness and connection to the world around you. Foraged decor aligns perfectly with modern sustainability values. Every twig and berry you use replaces something mass-produced and wasteful. These natural decorations are biodegradable and easy to compost after the season. It's a simple way to give back to the planet that gives us so much beauty year-round. In choosing nature over plastic, you're creating a ripple effect, an inspiration for others to decorate consciously and cherish simplicity over consumption. Foraging and decorating can easily become a family ritual. Imagine bundling up, heading out to the woods together, and gathering treasures side by side. Back home, you craft and laugh, sharing cocoa while the scent of pine fills the air. These are the kinds of memories that last far beyond the season, moments of togetherness grounded in creativity and care. For many families, this tradition becomes the heartbeat of Christmas, making, not buying, the joy that fills the home. When your home is finally decorated, step back and take it in. Notice how the natural tones harmonize with candlelight, how every branch and pinecone carries a story from the outdoors. It's not just decor, it's an atmosphere. It feels peaceful, grounded, and deeply human. In a world that often rushes through the holidays, this kind of mindful decorating brings us back to what truly matters: presence, gratitude, and beauty in simplicity. The art of a Foraged Christmas isn't just about design, it's a philosophy. It teaches us that beauty doesn't have to be bought, and meaning doesn't come from excess. It's about slowing down, stepping outside, and letting nature inspire us to create something heartfelt. When you decorate with foraged treasures, you're not just crafting a home, you're crafting connection. This Christmas, let your decor tell a story of creativity, sustainability, and love, the true spirit of the season, written in pine and twine.